Bro, we're live, bro. Let me fix this fool's Discord screen capture real quick. Where is that little Discord thing?
Can you see me?
Yeah, it's just Learnsies right now. I'll fix it real quick. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Fucking crazy, boys. We're live. This is the first episode of Midnight Lounge. Let me get our boy Miguel in here with the shiesty on real quick, y'all.
Yo, what up? Miguel, aka Snoo. Shit, we in here.
Miguel, I think
Nice.
does your camera go
Nice.
out, Miguel?
What's up?
Where's your cam? Oh, there it goes. We're good. A little bit of technical difficulty right now, folks. Just putting his camera on. His camera's flashing on and off for some reason. I'll fix it. Don't worry.
Shit.
I think it's just...
It's the first episode. We're still ironing things out.
Yes, Miguel's link didn't work to join the Zoom call, y'all, so he has to be manually put in here through Discord. But that's okay.
Besides, like, the technical difficulties, like, anybody who's dudes play games, and we got some shit to talk about. To rant.
We do.
News,
We do.
you know what I mean? Like, gaming is a beauty. It's an art, and a lot of you guys picking it up. Not even gonna lie. Straight off the bat. Like, not gonna lie.
Straight off the bat.
So, like, that's why we made this podcast. You know, I've seen a lot of podcasts before in the past where people, they're inviting a lot of pros from esports and all that stuff, which is great. It's great for the scene. It's great for any game that you're watching and any pros are out there. But for the casual guy or for the people who are sitting here, this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be talking about just the gaming news, good games, masterpieces, multiplayer, cheaters, streamers, all kinds of stuff, man. I hope you guys enjoy it. It grows the channel.
Hopping off that, David, is multiplayer dying, specifically in the FPS genre?
Personally, it just depends. Like, competitive background, so like playing casual is casual, obviously. But for multiplayer, like if we're talking Call of Duty sense, I do believe Warzone killed the COD scene a little bit with their old Warzone bullshit. Not docking Warzone at all. Warzone's a great game, it's good. It's really good for what it is, but I think it kind of killed the scene a little bit. COD.
And for everybody watching live right now, you can type in the chat, ask any questions you want. I can see the chat right here. We'll answer your questions. Just let us know what you want to know. But yeah, Call of Duty did not have a good year. It got beat by Battlefield. Probably, I think this is maybe the second time maybe Battlefield 1 beat Call of Duty back in the day, 1 year. But this year, definitely Call of Duty has gotten beaten. And I hear that the COD is on the multiplayer-wise is on the downfall. Hopping off that, Learnsy is the in-house Call of Duty expert. Do you think...
That's pretty... No, go ahead, Justin.
No.
I didn't mean to cut you off, brother.
Do you think the pro scene is going to be hurt from this lack of quality from the dev team of Call of Duty?
The casuals for sure. Like for me, just personally, my opinion is casuals again, because Call of Duty again promised like, oh, we're not gonna have crazy skins. They were scared Battlefield when it dropped down. Battlefield was getting a lot of hype at the time, but the competitive scene for that, no, dude. I think personally, just playing it and just watching like what's going on right now with the major before Major 1, like it's fucking one of the best CODs made besides Cold War, in my opinion. The movement's crispy. They turned down the aim assist, so where you actually have to aim again. You actually have to be skillful with the gunning,
okay.
You know what I mean? Which is great. They did a good job. They did a good job, in my opinion. Competitive wise, though.
Competitive wise, yeah, I did play the COD for a couple matches, and I do have to say the movement is great, but it feels uninspired. It doesn't feel, it feels soulless. Miguel, you're sitting there, or Snoo, my bad, Snoo, my bad. You're sitting there all lean back with your shiesty on, look like you're about to hit up a glory hole.
Shit, it's because some of the views I got might be a little controversial for people, you know.
Say what you gotta say. Get it off your chest.
I will say, like, this year I do agree that Battlefield like just blew Call of Duty out of the water, man. Like they had the hype going into the release. I don't know anyone right now who's like, you know, fuck, Call of Duty came out, like, let's go fucking play it. I don't know. I when I was playing Call of Duty, I think like its golden days were definitely like Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2, you know, around that time.
Okay.
That's when I think they were definitely like on their shit. But with these new games and all, I don't know. Call of Duty, I feel like they just have a gold problem. Like they don't know what the fuck they want to do. Like Battlefield, I think they're like kind of appeal to people. It's that it's kind of realistic, you know.
Far from it, my brother.
Hella shit compared to Call of Duty, where it's like, what's unique to that game? Like besides being, you know, a pioneer first-person shooter when it came out, for sure. Yeah, we got to give them that. But you know, have they really expanded since then? Debatable.
And considering that COD is on the downfall, you think Battlefield would be going crazy nuts, but the Steam charts don't say that, boys. The Steam charts are saying that Battlefield 6 is actually losing its player base at a rapid pace. Now, as everybody here has played Battlefield 6, a fuckload, why is it that this game cannot retain its player base? My first guess is cosmetics, brother. Cosmetics. I look like a fucking airsoft player running around the battlefield. Now, on the NATO side, I look normal, like a normal soldier. But when I play PAX Armada, holy shit, they don't know how to design a military-style-esque rebel group costume, bro. They just put me in airsoft gear and throw me out in the field. Second off, the connection. The net code. This has been a problem in Battlefield for the entire series. EA is a multi-billion-dollar company, and they can't afford good servers. So when I shoot people, they actually die. Learns, you know a lot about this. You've had a lot of experience. Tell us about your first experience with Battlefield 6.
I think the game in general is like great. You know, rest in peace to Vaughn. You know, like he was one
Facts,
of the
R.I.P.
pioneers to start Duty. You know, he made a lot of like Apex is really special too. You know, he made the Tide 1 and 2, which were great. I just wish they would have popped off a little bit more because those are really Apex got popular and those games got popular when Apex came out. But besides the point, let's get back to the point with Battlefield. It's a great game by great designers, but they went from a great beta to fucking going to something completely different when you got it. And it was just like, what the fuck is this? You know, and
Yeah.
I don't know, like it's just hard because I understand you can't please everybody, but I remember when gaming, regardless about Battlefield or whatever you play, you either put in the time and the work, you got good at the game,
Yeah.
or you just didn't fucking play it.
That's true.
You know, and just for a little background for me, boys, and for the people who are watching, you know, I'm Unk. I'm a 40-year-old gamer. You know, I went through the Nintendo days, the 8-bit days, the Super Nintendo, the Sega, the 64, all that shit. You know, I'm Unk, you know, so I know the internet was barely like coming around. Two of my best friends right here got into gaming, you know. They had like the fucking Xbox and the 360 right off rip, you know. And you just got good. Like you played the game, you put in the work, and you got good. Like you mentioned earlier, Justin or Mr. Dutch. Or Miguel did too. The pioneers.
You mean Snoo?
Pioneers. The pioneers of Call of Duty. Like, you know, like I remember a time playing Modern Warfare 4 when it dropped, and everybody was just having fun. Like going around the map, everybody was like shooting, you know, the FaZe was coming out, Optic was coming out with their fucking sniping videos and shit. It was fucking the golden era of game there, you know, just the first person shooters, I think. And it's just like, I don't know, man. Like the game is great, but they have a lot of issues with it still. They need to fix them. They need to fix them, bro. That's why it's the retention of the people. Like you don't fix the bugs. Like people are releasing like unfinished games, and like it's just fuck. Like it wasn't like that back in the day. Now it's just like you get something and it's broken right out of the box, which sucks.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
And
yes.
just to kind
Yeah.
of like expand on that a little bit, Battlefield, this newest Battlefield was $80. You know, that's just like the core game. I mean, games used to be complete games at 60, but I think that's partly to do with it. Also, I think like the culture now, like in terms of like first-person shooter games and all that. It used to be more so like you'd actually like try to win, you know, play as a team and all that. But I want to say like the state it is now, too many people are like just playing for clips, playing for themselves, not playing objectives. Like, sure that'll boost your KDA a little bit, you know, your stats or whatever. But you're not like if you play like that, people aren't having fun because you know you're not helping your team. And yeah, I think it's also just a culture problem too. Like people just don't want to fucking work together and like try to win. And they'll just think for themselves and you know, hey, if I did good, fuck, that's all that matters.
Yeah, like games are very like it's what I was saying earlier at work because the stat systems in these games only cater to please people's egos. They don't work in a way to help out the team or help boost just the gaming environment at all. It just puts people at each other's fucking throats. Oh, I have a better KD than you. I have a better this than you. I have a better this than you. Yeah. Instead of how can we elevate each other to just be better gamers. I don't even think there's been a game that has done that successfully. Well, because games are naturally competitive, and that's fine. And if people should be competitive in gaming, but it gets to a point where it's just I'm looking out for myself, and I'm gonna just run around and try to do what I want instead of playing the objective. That's fine. There's game modes for that. Team deathmatch. Just play team deathmatch, bro. Yeah. If you don't want to play an objective. But
well, it's not.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's not only just like the objectives, though. I'm sorry if I cut you off, but it's not just like the objectives. You know, it's like I said in my point when I was bringing up when you asked me about the. Right? Like, this is the biggest problem in Battlefield right now. Is it doesn't matter what mode you play. Miguel or Snoo brought it up too. Is like people are dancing around the objective. Why the fuck are you playing a game that you paid $70 for to fucking crouch walk in a fucking building? Just to crouch walk and aim at the fucking wall. I don't get that. Like I don't understand. Like why are you crouching around a corner? Like when you watch when I was coming up in my competitive time when I was playing Call of Duty, I would watch a streamer to see what he was doing. Yeah.
Dylan Kennedy is in the chat. He said MLG. What's up, Dylan Kennedy? Thank you for tuning in, brother. Continue, David.
Well, tell Dylan Kennedy to hit that subscribe button and tell him to donate $5 so we could get the lighting in my room a little bit. Thanks, Dylan.
Hey, we all know Dylan's
for real. But thanks for tuning in, Dylan. But like back to my point a little bit though is like I don't understand like people's like thinking when they play a game. Like the studio's not paying you to be good. You know, it's either you're gonna get good and like literally you're just ruining the experience for teammates and anybody who's putting in the time for this game.
It's very true.
Especially Battlefield. People are on the internet, on Reddit, on all this shit like, oh, Call of Duty players are this, it's all about Battlefield. But you motherfuckers don't do nothing. Like the Call of Duty kids are doing the most.
That was my biggest fucking gripe with the Battlefield community when Battlefield 6 dropped. Holy moly, all over TikTok. Stop playing like I'd upload a clip of me playing and I'm just playing the game. I'm just doing the game. I'm shooting people and playing the objective. Stop! You're moving too fast, like Call of Duty. This is not Call of Duty. Go play COD. Like what the fuck? Have you
right.
Like why? Literally, why would you tell somebody else? Like we're telling people how to play games. But we're not even saying play. We're literally saying play the game. We're not telling people how to play the game. We're just saying play the game. Like, shoot! Like, when I come around a corner
Yes.
and there's 3 people there, and you just step out and do nothing and jump back in instead of coming out with me, so what? We died. It's a video game. You're trying to run away.
That's the whole point, that where all 3 of us have been made in the past. Like when we're just bullshitting at work or whatnot, it's just like I've never understood that. Like why do you buy a game? Like I got into an argument with a kid. I told him, like, it's kind of fucked up. I was like, tell your wife literally to give you back the fucking receipt so you can return the fucking game, because you
shout that fool out. Shout that fool out by name.
You know, I'm gonna a little shout out to Swaggin' Baggins. Like, you're a piece of shit. Like, you literally are. Like, you're over there trying to argue a point and you're crouch walking.
Tell him the whole story. Tell him the whole story.
When the whole fight is over there. Like, that's not the point of the thing. You
Okay,
know? I
okay.
don't want to degrade somebody on here, you know, but like for him just to like come at me, and I'm like, look, dude, just play the game. Like, that's all you got to do. Just play the game. Like it's okay to die. It's a video game. Like, why are you playing it like you're gonna die in real life? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, shit, like, I'm not saying I'm the greatest. Like, I can hold my own. You guys seen my scores. Sometimes, some games I go third. Some games I break even.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that, you know? Especially in a pub. Like, if we were playing like Strike Point, dude, let's get to Strike Point, because that's a sick-ass mode for Battlefield, bro. Very sick mode. You know, I really, like, I know battle royals are still hot. Like, RedSec is out there, and a lot of people are trying to go pro or transition from Warzone to that. But like, if they were to do some kind of like cool competitive shit Call of Duty did, where they had like, that tournament system with the, I forget what it was called, but it was a 2v2. It was the gun game or gun battle or something.
Yeah.
And they had like a cool little tournament where you can win like free cosmetics and shit. That shit was cool. And if they did something like that for Battlefield, where it doesn't have to be like Call of Duty, I'm not gonna make it like a Call of Duty game or go. No, I would say similar, because they do have something similar. It's kind of like a search and destroy mode, but you just get to a point, you know, which is super dope, dude. Like, if they were to do something like that, like, I think it would bring like a lot. One, is competitive. 2, it's just gonna be competitive, but then you're gonna get those kids that like, oh shit, let me stare at the fucking wall and hide in the corner.
I know they delayed.
What do I do?
Delayed and canceled their RedSec. And Miguel, you can answer a lot of this because you play a lot of RedSec. They're trying to push RedSec like Warzone when Battle Royales are on the fucking downfall right now. Right now, like, the really popular thing right now is extraction shooters. They're kind of replacing the Battle Royale genre right now with Arc Raiders and Tarkov and a couple other ones that are out. But RedSec itself is so uninspiring. Now, the map itself is cool. It's like it's the LA, it's West Coast. Like, it's neat, but like I played it for the first time. I'm just playing Warzone, but now I'm in LA. Like, I don't feel any different. Like, it doesn't feel like a different take on the genre. And of course, I don't want them adding a battle royale. I don't want them adding a extraction shooter. I want them just making an FPS team based shooter, and I that focuses on either competitiveness or just big open maps and fun, because they don't seem to even make big open maps anymore for this game.
Yeah, I will say, like, I play RedSec a lot with my friends and all that, and there's a couple points that I think Battlefield really hits on the nail. Like, I think their respawn like system they have, it's actually a good thing. Like, just because, like, let's say you die right away because you didn't have a gun or whatever, you could just respawn real quick. But so like they do a good job there, I think, keeping the player engaged, you know, with multiple lives. But
I agree with Snoo there.
Yeah.
I agree with you, Snoo.
I think like the loot is just like kind of up in the air for that. Like, my biggest thing with RedSec is like, you don't give enough loot, or you make some loot way harder than it needs to be. Like, if a good player, you know, has a shitty weapon, it doesn't really matter the weapon, it's more about like the skill. But like, let's say for example a team has a tank they've been able to keep alive till the late game, chances are they're going to be winning that game because they have a tank compared to the other teams. And so, like, the whole vehicle key card thing, I kind of don't like. Like, it just makes getting vehicles, which I think are a good thing for the game mode, way harder to get. Yeah, that's my take on it.
And Lindsay, you've played a little bit of Red Sec. What is your take on it?
For just playing it like casually, like with my brother and my little niece and stuff. Sometimes, like it's good.
It's the most dog shit
Battle.
battle royale ever played.
I don't really care for battle royales. Like they're cool and stuff. Like I'm more of like traditional like 3-lane maps. I played
Yeah.
a lot of competitive like COD and stuff, so that's like more my take. Where I don't know, you don't have like these crazy vehicles. It's more like guns playing your.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And
But, I really like Miguel's take on it, or Snoo's take. Like he made some good solid points on that
Yeah.
for that jump.
because with Battlefield, it's supposed to be about big openness, and you think Red Sec would do that, and you think they'd add really big open maps just in multiplayer. But the maps in multiplayer, I find myself literally just playing close quarters, which I haven't done in a Battlefield game since Battlefield 3, which Battlefield 3, big open maps are fucking great. They have some of the best maps in the whole genre, and they released close quarters on there on Battlefield 3. But every other game of Battlefield, I never played close quarters. Battlefield 6 is the only game where I've exclusively only played close quarters because these big ass maps are so dog shit. You can't see anybody. You can't, like, and they're not even big maps. They're just open. There's nothing. There's just fucking nothing. And then you have like a helicopter flying around, which is fine.
It's good, but you gotta remember where it's a big jump from fucking 2042, brother. Because 2042,
Oh
the
my
maps
God,
were
bro.
straight dog shit in that game.
I'll say
Straight
this.
dog
I'll give him this. This game is 10 times better than 2042. This game is really enjoyable. I'm gonna just put like I enjoy the game. The game is fun, and I know I'm probably just nitpicking here and there, but I want the game to succeed. I like Battlefield. The last great Battlefield game was Battlefield 1, and those motherfuckers were cooking every day on that game. The game was perfect.
Yeah.
Everything was perfect about that game. This game, there's a few things they need to polish it. They need to just take it back and polish it. My biggest gripe is fucking Pax Armada, the rebel group against NATO. Bro, like I said before, they have the worst fucking skins in the world. It is
Jesus Christ, brother.
I know
Yeah.
it's not even about gameplay. The gameplay is fine. I'm good at the game and I like the game, but I can't stand these fucking skins, bro. Who the fuck is designing them? I guarantee you ChatGPT and Gronk AI are designing the fucking skins in these games. Because Battlefield, if you don't know, Battlefield already got caught using AI in their fucking emblems and a few of their emblems. What the fuck are y'all doing, bro? Oh my god, bro. Get this shit out of here, bro.
I just think EA is just focused too much on the money part, and like they don't really care about like you making a solid game. With the maps and all that, I think there's just too much open, like unnecessary space. Like you can definitely condense the maps a little bit more to where close quarter is like a big part of it. But also like with Battlefield at least, I've noticed that there's a couple like areas of the map like it'll just be like a pile of dirt, right? But it's like you can't shoot through it or anything. Like
Yeah, it's
if you're
dirt.
hitting it with the tank or something, it's just immovable. It's like what the fuck? It's like this is supposed to be a pile of dirt or something. Let me just fucking artillery strike it to where I could keep shooting. So like there's some parts of the map that you can blow up and demolish like houses and all that, but there's others where it's like it's just a crane but you can't shoot through it. It's fucking it's an amazing cover for the enemy team. So
Yeah, yeah. To leapfrog off that, what they've decided to put in these maps, what can be moved and what can't be moved. These motherfuckers are the biggest idiots in the world. Learnsy knows this. The fucking light posts in the Empire State maps, not the work lights, the yellow ones that just are like in doorways, and they're put right beside doorways for whatever reason. I guess to light up the doorway. But when you try to like fucking strafe by it, it just doesn't move. Like why the fuck can you not move a fucking light post with your body?
Right. And like it goes back to the point though where you guys hit some points right on the head with the unfinished games, with the maps and all that, and you're talking about cosmetics and all that shit. Like a lot of people like I know you guys know the streamer Nick Merckx, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah.
I was watching it stream it might have been a couple months ago, a few weeks ago, can't remember, but he was making a point on, like, let's just use Call of Duty as an example. And I think he was talking about Call of Duty. He's like, it's not for you no more, boys. They don't care
True.
about you no more. They care
Saw that
about this
clip.
generation that's coming up that is wanting to get those skins, that want the Beavis and Butthead skin, all that other.
Yeah.
And that, well, for me, like, I'm a father and stuff, right? My son wants that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? You want what? I mean, let me see your gunplay. Beam this kid off the head and we'll talk, you know? But
Facts.
at the same time, too, it's like, it goes back to the point that I made earlier is, I remember playing, let's just go back to the Call of Duty days where, like, the game was finished, the game was great, everybody was, and then you got these DLC packs that were finished that you paid whatever fucking Microsoft points that you paid for them, and it worked. And then they would embarrass your friend because in big ass bottom left hand corner is like, oh, such and so doesn't have the map pack. And you're like, oh, fuck, man. Go buy that shit. You know, those were like the golden days, you know? And then now you get these games that, like we talked about, that you have these shitty maps, the shitty gunplay, the shitty movement, and all this other bullshit because they you said it, Snoo, like they invest their time in what money grab they can get out of it. And it's just fucked up for this generation because they don't get to experience the shit that we experienced back then. They don't get that naglesta or nostalgia shit where it's like, I remember coming home and like wanting to fucking play. It's been a minute. When Battlefield first came out, when we were up in San Francisco, I couldn't wait to get off work. I haven't had that feeling in a long time.
Yeah.
Play this shit, you know? Minus the bugs and shit that they had, the hit detection and all that, I still was engaged in the game minus the money grab bullshit. Like, it was fun playing with you guys and shit.
Yeah, for real. Like 200 hours deep in the game so far. And I think overall it's a successful game. But I like what we were just saying about live services and how they're focused on live service and battle passes and all this shit too much. If that's the case, why the fuck did I pay $60 for the game? Why did I bought the fucking Phantom Edition. Paid $100 for the game. Why the fuck are you gonna put a battle pass in a game that I have to pay for, and then expect me to buy the battle pass too, bro? Like, just make the battle pass $30 and make the game free. That or just get rid of that shit. I get it, bro. When Fortnite dropped, I played Fortnite Battle Royale the day it dropped. One game and never played it again. I swear to God, I won one game, never played it again. But that game, I'm telling you right now, Fortnite ruined gaming, bro.
Yeah.
Now before that, you had Roblox. Roblox was like whatever. Roblox was there. It was doing its own thing. You could buy skins. You could do this and that. The fucking Fortnite people saw that shit, made their battle royale, and then like skins were coming up. Before skins, it was fucking loot boxes. That was the big complaint gamers had, was fucking loot boxes. But again,
they had that shit in Black Ops 3.
I was like, whatever, loot boxes, whatever. And then they were like, okay, well, we can't gamble with kids. Kids love gambling, but we can't do that legally anymore. So let's just make fucking kid content. And that's what Fortnite did perfectly. And I commend them for it. They made one of the most popular games to have ever graced the face of the earth. And unfortunately, we live in a society where once one thing is popular and makes a lot of money, every other fucking person who wants to make money seems to want to do it. And so now you have the Fortnite-fication of Battlefield, COD, mainly COD. Battlefield is going towards that direction. And I think that's why we're so fucking over with the game, because we can see it going towards that Fortnite-fication of Battlefield. COD is already just full on, just fuck it. We're just Fortnite now. COD is just Fortnite now, guys. You can fucking just fuck us in the ass. But Battlefield, they were like, they're like changing skins. They have like a neon green skin, and the people on Reddit were like, what the fuck? And they changed that a little bit, but then they put out another skin that's like all blue and white or some bullshit, and it's like, brother, the game lacks identity, because on one hand you have the corporate side. It feels like two different games. It feels like what you're saying. You had like the very passionate like OG game developers who worked on the CODs and all that make this game, and you can feel the good sauce in there. You can feel the love in there. But then you also have the other half of the game that is just corporate fucking slop. Like, you can feel it. Like, you can feel the two different sides. You're playing the game and it feels great and you're having a good time, and then you open up a fucking menu and you're like getting fucking eye fucked with a bunch of skins that you don't need. And of course, look, I bought some skins. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I bought a skin. Bro. I bought one skin, bro.
Another good point that you just made too is like you just said it. Like you open up and you got like that. Fuck all that. Like, look at where the state of Call of Duty is when you go to level up a gun. But they have like 40-something attachments for a fucking gun, but the meta is only requiring to use 5, and only everybody uses the same fucking 5. Like, why do you have all these other attachments? Like, they don't do shit. If anything, they make your gun shoot like shit. You know what I mean?
I'll give that to...
Like,
go ahead.
I get it. Like, you want the content. You want the... like to level up the gun and get this shit and all that. You know who did it best? And I'm just gonna say it, okay? The best FPS ever fucking made is Counter-Strike. Competitive Counter-Strike. It's the same fucking game, the same fucking weapons, but remastered maps, and people love that shit. I wake up at 3 in the morning during their major, watch that shit. I love watching Counter-Strike, and it's popular. That shit is hot in fucking Europe, brother. NA is it's cool. They have NA teams and stuff that compete and stuff, but that game has been solid from 2000 to present, brother.
And look, they have loot boxes. They got loot boxes in that game, and they make a fuckload of money off that, which is fine because they're not making another game. They're not releasing another Counter-Strike every year. They just released Counter-Strike 2. Which is just the same game but updated. Right. But it's like, okay, you have a little bit. There's not even a battle pass, I don't think, in Counter-Strike. I think it's just like cases. I think that's their whole economy is just cases, and they have a great economy on cases.
It's been a minute since I played.
Yeah.
Been a minute.
But
yeah. I mean, Counter-Strike, love playing that game and all that. But to speak on a previous point, I think Dutch made or. The state of gaming now, that corporate world has just taken over. I feel like companies, gaming companies, they used to make their money off the core game, people buying the actual game, paying for it, and that's why they focused on, good gameplay and all that. Because if you had a bad game, people wouldn't buy it. But like now with this, I think Fortnite especially kicked this off. The amount of money that company made off of skins and all that, they focus more so on the cosmetics than the actual game. Because hey, if you have a shitty game but people are paying, I don't know how much, whatever the fuck money they made on skins, but yeah, they'll definitely, like, just from a business perspective, they'll focus more on that content creation rather than the actual game.
Yeah, because the game of Fortnite is actually dog shit. If you ever actually played it, it's literally dog shit. It feels like I'm playing with Legos. It feels like I'm retarded and playing with Legos. That's what Fortnite feels like.
Time out. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna disagree with that really quick. Fortnite is like the pioneer for that genre. I think it's like they had something. They created something very original.
Building.
And they turned it in to something that everybody in the industry wants to make and have.
Yeah.
And they did such a good job with that shit. Have you seen their little startup things to a new season where they have like Travis Scott concert where you float around?
The festivals,
Dude, that shit is iconic. Like, I'm sorry, my son was playing that shit and I watched it and I was like, damn, that's actually pretty dope. They got a little Travis Scott concert. Everybody's getting all hyped.
No, yeah, like as a social platform, because it's moving. Because Fortnite is now moving in the direction of what Roblox is. It's like mini games and like different little mini games to do.
Okay,
and this
okay. Well,
like
I've never played the game. I've never even downloaded it.
Yeah,
I watched my son play it and stuff.
Yes,
it's kind of cool watching it.
So it was Roblox first that had all that like mini games and like concerts and like shit like that. Fortnite is like, okay, we're gonna fucking turn it up to a fucking 100, and they did, and it was like Fortnite blew fucking Roblox out of the water with their content. And like now arguably Fortnite is more popular than Roblox for its like mini games. But if you just like literally play Fortnite just as Fortnite, it's like its purest form, it is the most dog shit game you've ever played in your life. Like, it's clunky. It's not even clunky. It's just so stiff. Like, it's made for the most brain dead people to play. Like, anybody can grab a controller and play that game. There is no skill to that game whatsoever. Now, if you play build mode where you can build stuff, there is a skill gap. If you play no
I've seen some
build,
pretty crazy
there's no
builds
skill.
on people.
Yeah, there's some like crazy, but it's like, brother, play Counter-Strike, bro. Just play Counter-Strike. Like, if you want to get competitive, I get it. Fortnite is popular, but like, we as gamers who want the industry to be better need to vote with our dollars and stop. Like, I get it. I bought skins too. I'm fucking guilty. I bought skins, but I bought skins that I genuinely be like, yo, that's some artistry and that's some cool ass shit. I would fucking pay for it. Versus, oh, I'm gonna go buy fucking a celebrity on Fortnite. I'm gonna buy a celebrity on Fortnite and jump around.
Well, let's do this. I want both your guys' opinions on this too. It's like when Valorant came out, right? There was a lot of pros and shit that went from the Counter-Strike scene over to the Valorant scene, and it was popping, bro. Like I'm not. I've watched a few competitive like matches and some tournaments of Valorant, and it's cool. I'm not really too into the hero shooter kind of thing.
Yeah.
But the shit that people were doing on that. Well, obviously it's two different games, right? No one's fucking jumping around with Rays, like doing some crazy bounce offs with the bazooka and shit on Counter-Strike, obviously. But like seeing like both, it was like one of those times where I was watching and I was kind of like torn apart when like, fuck, do I watch this? Do I watch that? Like it was cool to see, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's the same concept, you know, you got a very tactical shooter where you have to be still and like hit your shots. Like those are the games that I like the skill gap. Like let's have a fucking skill gap. Everybody wants some oh, we can't do that or I because I'm dog shit. Get good, kid. Get fucking good.
And that's
if you're
the thing-
watching this stream and you're fucking complaining, just get good. Drop
Look.
the Cronus. Stop cheating. Stop buying these
The
fucking
Cronus.
monitors where if you get flashed, you can see through shit. Like, seriously, like, gaming is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be a little challenging, too. Like, get good. If you don't like it, read a fucking book.
That's
like,
also the thing
period.
I've
Just
noticed.
Don't read a book.
That's also the thing I've noticed in the past few years. So crossplay is now the biggest thing. Like, crossplay is now everywhere. Every game is fucking crossplay now. I remember when games weren't fucking crossplay and you had to just play fucking naturally with other Xbox players and actually with other fucking PS people. And yeah, back in the day you had like lag switches and shit. And I've never experienced lag switches, but nowadays when I'm playing crossplay, I fucking swear to God every single person has a Cronus in. Swear to God. Because there's no fucking way these controller kids are hitting these shots. Unless you're like really been playing games for years. I've been playing games for 15 years. I can hit pretty decent shots. But these fucking TikTok brain dead kids hitting these shots, they swear to God they're on Cronuses, bro. Or they have Game Sirs, or they have Logitech mouses with fucking macros fucking installed in them. And it's just so embarrassing. Why would you even do that? Why wouldn't you just play the game and get good? Because once you get caught, no one's ever gonna take you seriously again as a gamer. Like no one's like, okay, your whole gaming thing is over. Like no one's gonna take you seriously anymore. Fucking fish and weights, brother. Fish and weights. No, I mean weights and fish.
To expand on that, I think it like part of the problem are the developers themselves like trying to appeal to too many people as well. Like
yeah,
like aim assist I guess can help, but like you should probably like know what you're fucking doing if you're playing a game. Like
that's what I also think too. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's also partly just the developers being like, hey, we want this 6-year-old TikTok influencer to be just as to play on the same level as people that have been playing games for 10, 15 years, and it's just that like no, let's make it a skill issue again. Like these games are way too kid friendly nowadays.
But it's not even like oh you're not good. I'm not even like oh you're not good. Get off the game. Like Learnsy might be a little bit more like fuck you. Like get off the game, kid. You're bad. But me personally, I'm like if you're bad, just play more. Just practice. Just download fucking aim labs and practice, bro. It's not hard to get good at games. It takes maybe like 2 weeks to get good at a game.
But like a lot of these games though, like they have the option to like do like a private match.
Yeah.
And you can do like you can shoot bots. I used to watch these streamers just like they would chit chat like how we are doing now and shoot like bots. Before I played, like when I was like I don't know if you guys remember MLG. remember that.
Yeah.
It's called game battles, and you can obviously you play competitively on a lot of COD pros. Like some of them are now in the scene. Would do search and destroy matches and got recognized from before like it went all CDL bullshit franchised, you know.
Yeah.
And, they would just be shooting bots, bro. Shooting bots. Like before I started a match, like I would shoot like 5 to 1,000 bots, then I would play the game every day, every day, every day. And my aim got crispy. You know what I mean? You just transfer that into that's like your practice. You know, like any sport, you got to practice. That was my practice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it just transferred over. Just you got to put in the fucking time.
I didn't even practice. I just played until I got good. I remember being absolutely dog shit at video games as a kid, and literally like I was there back then. There was no Cronuses. There was no nothing. It was just get good or get off. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep playing until I get good, and I got good. And then it was as easy as that.
Good. That's true.
Yeah, it's just not hard to be good at a game. Maybe it takes a little while. Maybe like your stats will be like trashed, but who gives a fuck? You're gonna die, and no one's gonna ever remember you. So why not just play the game? Like literally,
it goes down to like a lot of people like again investing the time and don't like fix their mistakes.
Yeah.
Like they repeat like let's go back to the crouch walkers, right? Like how many times are you gonna around that fucking corner and notice that like this guy is gonna slide out on you? Like you know he's gonna slide out on you. You got to think about that. You know, like I play like a lot of competitive, right?
Yeah, game
People,
sense.
Like you use like your stun for information. You're holding an angle. You're out. You know, use your nade, flight jacket. Then all right, you know someone's there. Right?
Yeah.
You're using these things out. You're seeing this guy like you jump around a corner, out around the corner. You trade kills, right? You double team. One guy slides, one guy jumps. You know, you're gonna trade them. Like a lot of people don't. I can't be really too harsh on this subject because a lot of people out there who are gaming aren't playing competitively.
Yeah.
So they don't have these fundamentals like you or me or like a lot of other people have, you know, to where like when we play, I'm like, Justin, why don't you fucking slide out and kill that guy? You know, like you teach me, I teach you kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like a lot of these people, like they want to do it for fun, which is cool. But at the same sense too, is like you jump into a ranked match and you got some kid just staring at the fucking wall like we were talking about earlier. Like, why are you playing, bro? Like, why are you in this fucking lobby? Like, go play a pub. Like, why are you in this lobby?
Yeah.
I think Battlefield needs to bring back the vote kick, like player option. Because if you're fucking just staring at the wall, you're wasting everyone's time, and you shouldn't be on the team.
That's the thing I liked about CS2. You can just fucking kick people. Bye. You're dog shit. Get out of the fucking game.
Get all those crazy Russians on there and shit.
That's crazy.
Shit to you.
Yeah. But
I'll
it's,
kick you right
what the
now.
fuck was I gonna say? Oh fuck! I had a great thought. Keep talking. I had a great thought. Fuck.
But yeah, it's just like stuff like that.
No.
Lawrence, could I ask you about your like gaming background? Like, can you speak a little bit just more on that? Like, what were the games you were playing growing up? What what systems did you used to have? Like, give me a little background.
I have this picture I'll show you guys tomorrow. I'll you Justice so you could post it in the stream but like
Okay.
I have this picture that my dad took of me with the Nintendo controller.
Ew.
And
You're ancient.
Just a regular NES, brother. We're talking like 85. We're talking back in the day, you know, and
Okay.
No, I remember my thought real quick.
Go ahead.
No, we're talking about having fun in video games. You said, people are there to have fun. People want to play, just have fun. That's great. Have fun in the video game, bro. And I hate telling people how to play games because you paid your own money for it, and I have no business telling you how to play the game when you spent $70 on it. But when it comes to like Battlefield and Call of Duty, in a game where you're going against another team, yes, you can just sit in a corner. Yes, you can just hide. But I can't tell you to play the game better, and like morally, but also you're ruining the experience for everybody else.
Yeah,
because I can only do so much. Every game on these games, I'll go fucking 25-9, and I'm playing at the peak of my fucking level. And yes, there's no skill-based. I don't feel any skill-based matchmaking in Battlefield 6. But now all of a sudden, I have to use every ounce of my fucking body and energy to pull just slightly towards victory. And of course, we always fucking lose because some guys too scared to play the game. And I don't want to tell you how to play the game, but I'm going to tell you to just play the game. Run into the objective and die. I don't care if you die on the objective. The enemy team is looking the other way. I can hop in there and help out more. But when every enemy is fucking looking just at me because everybody else is fucking hiding, get the fuck off the game, bro. Swear to God.
Yeah, no, I just want to say,
It's
like,
tough.
I feel
Shit,
like
bro.
that happens just because, like, sure, you don't want to tell people how to play the game or whatever, but the fact is, if you're not doing anything at all, that's actually detrimental to your team because the other enemy team, they'll be healing, you know, like you can kill someone, but if there's like, if the medics are on their shit in the enemy team, they'll just heal you right back. And I think we've
Facts.
all experienced that, just playing a game where you're like, fuck, I'm killing all these people, but their medics are on it. They're healing them back up again, and I can't fucking do anything. Whereas your medics are all the way in the back. They're not fucking doing shit. They're just like, man, I played countless games where the medics are literally just crouched or prone in the bushes. They're nowhere near the front line, nowhere near where we need them. Other enemy teams, the medics are right there next to the people shooting, getting dropped and all that, instant heal and all that. Like, if you're
It's
not doing anything, if you're not doing anything, it's actually detrimental to your team, and you're probably gonna lose and waste everyone's
Yeah.
time.
Have you seen that? I forget. I don't know the dude's name, but I've seen him on like Instagram and TikTok and stuff. Where that's all he does.
The
Doesn't
what?
do nothing. He just. I forget it. I gotta
Oh,
find his name.
like he's like a
But that's
dad
all he
gamer or
does.
some shit.
Watching that shit probably
He's.
get me
I don't
mad.
know if he's a dad gamer, but like he's just reviving kids, bro. Like he's.
Oh, that. Oh yeah, I've seen that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's
Like,
kind of cool. Like, you know,
so
like he's doing something though.
So
Like,
I play Armor Reforger, which is a military simulation game. It's hyper realistic, and like you need to be able to shoot in that game. You need to be able to know what you're doing and controlling recoil, because one shot you're dead. And like I'll talk to dudes on that game because it's a very social game. You can just talk to people in the match, just like with proximity chat. And there'll be old dudes in that game that are like, look, dude, I can't, like, I'm a veteran, because a lot of veterans play those games. And like, dude, I'm a veteran. My arms don't work the way they used to. I can't shoot. So you know what I do? I just drive a truck all day. That fool just gets in the game, and he literally just drives Logi trucks to support the team. Hours. Those matches last 3 hours. For 3 hours, he'll just drive a truck to the front lines and back, delivering supplies for us.
Crazy.
And it's like, holy shit. And it's like, it's a straight up blue collared man. And it's like, yes, if you can't play the game, figure out how to support your team. If you can't shoot, support your team. Distract the enemy. Flank around so they all look in a different direction. Do something. Throw some smokes. That's the biggest thing about Battlefield 6 is nobody throws smokes, bro. Nobody. And then I have to equip smokes because I don't want to equip smokes, but I have to because nobody else does. Just so I can get on the objective. And once I get on the objective, I may kill 1 or 2 people before I get killed. And now there's 5 enemies on the objective now. Just straight dry humping the ground. Like, just taking their wieners out and just putting it in my mouth because my teammates just don't want to help me out, bro. Like, for real.
Yeah,
well,
if you're
that's
not
what
a good shooter, bro, just throw the smokes. It's the best beginner tip I can give you. Fucking
Yeah, stand back and throw the smokes,
push it,
bro. So you can shoot.
Yeah.
Straight up.
well, that's the thing too, where we made the point as well. Like, again, like it's like I played like a lot of competitive gaming like in the day, and like when you're playing that shit, one, you have to trust your teammates when you're playing in a setting like that. Definitely trust your teammates, you know. And 2 is like everybody when you're doing it, everybody has to do. Yeah, you're helping out on certain things, certain like situations when you're setting up. But everybody has a role that they're playing, and they know their role, and that's what they're doing the whole time. And like when I get into these pub matches, I can't speak for everybody. When I get into there, like I know what I'm doing, playing, but I still have a sense, like a game sense, to where okay, there's going to be guys coming down here.
Yeah.
My teammates can help. Let me watch his back like this. Let me do this. Like it's just so hard to like get back, like when you're in that mindset. And then you go to a pub and you get people, like you mentioned it, just playing the game however they fucking want to play it, which is cool. And at the same sense too, it's like, what the fuck were you thinking there, bro? Like, why? What made you do that? Like, like sometimes it sets me off. You guys seen me
Yeah.
Like on the fucking mic, just get a little crazy, a little upset about. Well, I wouldn't say a little upset. I get very upset. You know, and it's
But
just
you
like,
also have to factor in like people's setups. Most people are playing on Xbox or PlayStation, and they're playing on 55-inch TVs, and they're sitting 10 feet away. And it's like, look, bro, you have every right to play a game, but with that setup, just stick to single player games. Play God of War. That shit would be epic on a 55-inch, bro. But like Battlefield and all these competitive games, they're not made for a theater type setup. Their theater type setup is home theater entertainment system is made for single player games. That's where they shine. Go fight some zombies, bro. There's so many games to play that are single player and are fucking perfect. But when you play Battlefield on those things, man, I used to play on a 55-inch. You can't shoot anybody. You can't do anything, bro. It is miserable. And I don't understand how you're having fun on Battlefield, sitting in a corner, getting shit on constantly, match after match after match after match. What is going through your mind? Why that's happening to you? Do you just like it in the ass? Like, for real. Like, I don't understand. Yeah, let me just sit back, fucking hit my fucking joint or hitting a bong and just fucking play Battlefield and get shit on.
Right.
Like, you have to have the brain capacity of a fucking chimpanzee to enjoy that shit because you gotta be, oh my god, an explosion. Oh my god, a tank. Oh my god, an airplane. Oh my god, a gun. But it's like, bro, just play a single. There's so many single player military games you can play too, bro.
well, what happens with that though is like they don't give themselves the opportunity to like experience situations
Yeah.
in the game or
This
on
is
the map.
this is them every time
So
they
what-
die. This is them every time they die.
Regardless of what game mode it is, like the map doesn't change. So like if the map doesn't change, you're gonna already know what the common spots to look at are. There might be
Yeah.
some like shisty spots, some sneaky ass shit that people
True.
do, but you eventually look there. But people who do that, like are crouch walking in the building or just in general, just in one spot, they don't give themselves that. That's why they never grow or advance in their skill. There's always that skill gap because they're afraid to go experience something.
True.
I played the map 1,000 times. I still learned something new, but at the same sense too, again, the map doesn't change, so they're gonna be either in this building or that building or in this corner. Check that corner. Check
Yeah.
this. You know what I mean? They don't give themselves the opportunity to experience the game.
Yeah, I mean, you're playing a video game. You should be doing things you don't like normally can do, or just like be bold with it. Like, explore that shit. If something's not working out, don't keep doing it, cause that's it. That's literally like the fucking definitions of someone that's delusional, doing the same shit all over again, and like
Insanity.
yeah, exactly, bro. Like, if you're fucking doing the same shit and it's not working out, I don't know what delusional shit you got going on. Try something different. Find your little groove.
Or just go to Fortnite, bro. There's a game made for these people. It's called Fortnite. Just go to Fortnite, bro. I mean, for real. I want our like FPS military shooters to succeed, and the one that has done that time and time again is CS:GO, and Call of Duty. Call of Duty is very successful, but they're just turning into Fortnite. CS:GO not turning into Fortnite anytime soon, and it's just fine. So why can't COD just have its own identity and Battlefield have its own identity? I feel like Battlefield 6 has definitely brought it back to Battlefield. I feel like I'm playing a Battlefield game. 2049 was not a Battlefield game. It was a hero shooter. I felt like I was playing Overwatch. But Battlefield 6, I feel like I'm playing a Battlefield game. And it's really beautiful. But I can feel it inching towards the Fortnite-ification every single time I log on. Every single time I log on, it's just more and more bullshit. It's never, here's actually good maps that people want to play and that are a fan favorites of the series. Again, in Season 2, they're adding Golem Highway from Battlefield 4. Who the fuck asked for that map? No, nobody played that map. Oh, it's just fucking frustrating. The only thing cool about that map is there is a Yeti Easter egg, which I'm sure they'll get rid of and shrink it by 3 times because they don't know how to actually properly remaster a map. It's just the state. It's everything from the developers to the gamers.
Yeah.
Our breed is dying. We're dying. We're endangered. Us three type of gamers are going extinct. The OGs who genuinely enjoy the game, enjoy having a skill gap, and I don't mind getting shit on. It doesn't bother me. Sometimes it does, I won't lie. But most of the time I'm like, okay, I want to get better. But nowadays I'm not good at this game, so I'm going to complain to them so they cater the game towards me because all they care about is $1. That's all they care about nowadays. And unfortunately, they can't see the success of CSGO and kind of Valorant to where you just keep the game the same. People will come. People will play them, and people will stay with them for years. CSGO is older than me, bro. When did CSGO come out, Lurnsy?
I think it came out in 2000, I think. 1.6,
Okay,
Counter-Strike 1.6 came out in like 2000.
Okay.
But again, too, like when I was playing that, if you had a computer like back in like the fucking 90s, like in the 2000s, you were fucking rich. Like you had fucking
that's true.
money. And so like my brother had a computer that my grandfather gave him, and like he used it for work and stuff. But he would play Diablo on that shit. Diablo was really big back then. But like when that game came out, I was telling you guys at work, I used to go after school to this PC caf, and it was $2 an hour. My buddy told me about it. He's like, yo, dude, there's a sick ass game. It's called Counter-Strike. It's almost realistic. Like, come check it out. Dude, that game took the soul from me, brother, when I was playing that.
Yeah.
Literally did. Like, it was so good. And like this is what I wish they would do, because Counter-Strike is so popular and it's still relevant to this day. Is like, you guys already know, both of you guys, I'm a huge Call of Duty fan.
Yeah.
A competitive scene wise, you know, the competitive wise of it. I watch it and stuff.
Yeah.
And what they need to do, or what they should try to do, is what I should say, is they should take every popular map that they had for competitive from COD 4 to now, and like just put it in one fucking game, have the Omni movement, have a system of guns that change out every season. None of these big ass extravagant attachments. None of this bullshit. Just you get a list of guns. This is what the meta is gonna be. Blah blah. This season, but the maps are the same. They don't fucking add any more maps. They just cut it off right here. With Black Ops 7, this is the fucking only maps we're gonna make. Hopefully we made some bangers, and take from each era of COD all the popular good ones, and be that. I'm not saying the pub scene. Fuck the pub scene. I'm saying for the competitive scene to do that, because now in this scene you have all these people like, oh, we play this shit map, we have this shit map. Everything's coming down to maps now, you know. Everything's coming down to this, to that. The movement is great, and they did a good job with the Omni movement with that shit. I wish they would have implemented something like that in Battlefield, which is cool. Like you can lay down and prone and have that kind of movement. But I understand it's military simulation, which is cool. You know, you still got the slide, you still got the movement. Takes a little time to get used to. But as a core for competitive, they should do something like that and try to like follow. I don't know why they didn't do this years ago. Follow into like Counter-Strike's kind of footsteps. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. Lurnsy and Snood, do you guys have any closing statements you want to give out?
I kind of just actually wanted to ask a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
You guys, you know, we were talking about gaming and all that. What do you see gaming evolving into let's say like in the next 5 years? Like, do you think we're just gonna keep getting...
Personally, the next 5 years it's gonna be the same. I think it's gonna be the same. I think the question should be what's gonna be in 20 years. What's gonna be when I'm Lurnsy's age? What is gaming gonna be like? It's going to just be AI, bro. It's all gonna be AI.
Yeah.
If it's not gonna be AI, it's all gonna be cloud. Jeff Bezos has already said you're not going to own a console or PC anymore. You're going to rent your games from us, and you're going to rent the power to play the games from us. And before you can do it from the cloud, you're going to just rent the PC or console. You're not going to be able to purchase a console in the next... I legitimately think in the next 5 years, you have to rent an Xbox or PlayStation. I don't think you're going to be able to own them anymore. I think you're going to have to rent them out. PCs there's already a market for renting PCs, and again with the rise of AI data centers, we see these parts going insane. The RAM, the GPUs, everything, the prices are going insane. Now there is some good news on the horizon. ChatGPT, OpenAI is expected to file for bankruptcy in next year.
Hopefully.
They are running out of money, and they're going to have to start running ads on their chatbot in order to help with revenue streams, because all this AI right now is used for is making memes. That's all it's used for. Memes and porn. That's it. Nobody's using it to play games. Nobody's using it at work. It's all a bunch of bullshit. And it's ruining our passion, gaming. We already see this in fucking games. We see all the emblems made from AI. We see all the artwork on the walls in the game made from AI. We can see it everywhere. And it's disrespectful to the gamer unless your game is straight up free. If your game is free, I don't care if you use AI. I don't care. I didn't pay any money for it. When I pay $60 or $80 for a video game, I expect it to be made by artists, developers, people who care about games. Not just some dude who's been working 80 hours a week to pump out a new season and skins, and then all of a sudden he's like, oh, I gotta get these emblems done. I forgot about these emblems. Let me chat GBT them real quick. That's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, I think
the industry,
again,
this is a bigger scope of American society and corporate society. But now it's coming to a point where it's hurting our hobby. That's where it hurts. Like, I don't care that oil and gas are a bunch of greedy fucks. We all know that. I don't care about, other companies or BlackRock or, housing prices, whatever. Gaming is something I've been doing for 15 years, and I've seen it go from people who are passionate about video games, and even before that, when Learnsy was playing games growing up, you could really tell people were passionate. And I was lucky enough to experience the tail end of that from like 2008 to like 2015, when people really that was like the last bastion of the golden age of gaming. After 2015, after the loot box scandals, everything has just been downhill. And I think we as gamers just want a game that is just purely a game for gamers to have a high skill and have fun and be ranked and competitive. And we want to build a community of gamers that want to teach each other. I don't want to just kick people out. Unless you're like really annoying, get the fuck away from me. But like, if you're just like, yeah, I'm not good at the game, but I want to get good, whatever, we lose a few matches. That's the nature of gaming. You win some, you lose some. But right now, the gamers are losing every battle. We're losing the battles in terms of our power to our voting with our dollars. It's not working anymore. Gaming's on the downfall, and I think gaming is dying. I don't think it's going to be the same. I think single player games will be fine, but I think multiplayer gaming is dying. I think we're starting to see it die.
Yeah, I mean, companies. All I'm gonna say is I think they know what makes them money, and they don't take risks because they won't make any money. So why take the risk? So though, it's getting to the point where it's just the same shit for the
totally.
past 5 years, currently, and definitely in the next 5 years. And speaking on the AI side, I can see AI have like a part in gaming in the future, but in the state it's at now, that's all it's ever really good for. Like you said, it's just fucking making some memes right now and like
shaking ass
chatbots. Like, exactly. There's the AI actual applications. Isn't anything really useful or something that I'm like, oh hey, like I gotta download this because it makes my gameplay better. Like,
the only thing it helps is the fucking cheaters. The only thing it helps is the cheaters. I just saw a video about these guys who just made a cheat in like 5 minutes for CS:GO, and it just works. Like, well, thank you, AI. You just made cheating 10 times easier. Appreciate you. And of course, I can complain about AI, but look, the background of our stream is fucking AI. I think there are actually practical uses for AI. Like, I don't mind it where it's at now, but it's just, we have to put guardrails on it. There's no guardrails on AI, bro. It's just which is fucking, it's the Wild West right now for AI. The technology is so new, and it's starting to hurt the gaming industry, but I think it's really gonna hurt it in the next 5 years. The next 5 years, I think AI is gonna just fuck over gaming.
You got any closing statements,
Learnsy, anything to say? I just want to just say fuck swag and baggins. Leave it at there.
No, I'm not gonna get too in depth because we're running out of time right here. But I don't have an opinion on it. Basically, like for me, like I've very, especially like you guys already know Call of Duty, the competitive scene of it. I watch it. I watch challengers. I watch these young kids like come into the scene, follow it, very passionate for it. But like for me, like I've always told myself, like just being the age that I am, like I love single player games. I've been playing a lot of it. But for the multiplayer scene, dude, like there's gonna be a day where like I'm just gonna be like, I've said it multiple times, like I need to hang up the sticks, brother. Like I just need to hang them up and just like I had my run. Like take it easy and just like, cause there's a lot of developers that like I told you guys too, like the little Nightmare series, that indie studio, dude, all three of those were a fucking masterpiece, brother. And like I was really engaged into it, you know. When I play multiplayer now, like I turn it on, forced like to have fun. Like if I'm not playing with you guys or like I'm doing like solo queue, like it feels like a grind, bro. It doesn't feel for me.
Yeah.
You know, if that makes sense, you know. And so like 5 years, 20 years from now, you know, I'm gonna probably be watching someone stream and be like, damn, dude, like where it'd be nice to see it go in a good direction. But the way things are for like, I'm gonna cancel out the single player, but where multiplayer is going for some of these games like Battlefield, Call of Duty, first person shooters, the new industry is trying to come up and make, you know, something that will blow up. I think it's gonna be a while before we get something new and like thing. Like you mentioned it earlier in the stream, Arc Raiders, dude. Not like I've been watching. I haven't played it myself, but watching your stream and how you played and just watching it on Twitch, it's like holy shit, dude. Like the game looks smooth. It looks a lot of people are doing a lot of shit. But for like the first person genre, not the extraction one, like multiplayer competitive, I don't know where it goes.
Yeah.
PS still be dominant, Valorant still be dominant, Apex still be dominant. You know, there's nothing that's a Fortnite. I don't know. Shit hasn't died.
Yeah.
All these. They're in season 30. You know, Overwatch 2 season 30. Like all this shit, and it's like, fuck, dude. When is the ride gonna come to an end? What are they gonna create next? I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm not gonna be there. For you guys are gonna be there. Like, you know, you guys, it's your guys' time to like. I'm kind of glad you kind of like started doing like this little podcast for it because. Now you have a voice for like not only like yourself but like for like the casual guys that are out there if they're watching, you know, like fuck dude, like give them something to think about rather than like, oh, let's get this pro from FaZe or 100 Thieves or Optic or something and like let's just recycle these pros and all these podcasts, you know. Like you guys are actually like right here like doing something real, you know. You're talking about your experience, like what you hate, what you don't like about something, and it gives you like your own opinion expressing it rather than getting into like an argument like some like weirdo on fucking Reddit or another platform, you know. Like I think what you guys are doing here, well, all three of us, it's kind of cool. We all come from different backgrounds of gaming, you know. Me being as old as I am, and you guys you get to see like the two different perspectives of like where it actually came from and how it grew, and it's gonna keep growing with you guys, you know. For me, like my time, I wouldn't say my. But at the same time too, is like I'm not gonna be able to like enjoy that shit as much as you guys will be able to, you know.
Yeah. All right.
But that's all I got.
All right. Cool. All right, everybody. That has been Midnight Lounge, episode 1 of our podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. If you're watching this on the recording on YouTube, thank you. Please drop a like and sub. If you watched live, we appreciate you very much. Drop a heart. Drop a like. Drop a follow. Midnight Lounge Media. Heading out. Peace out, everybody. Have a good night.
Have a good night. Thanks for tuning in.
Stay gaming, everybody. Stay gaming.
Stay gaming. Don't focus on no girls. Just stay gaming.
Stay gaming.